Hello folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Just being real quick about this first episode and the second episode that this alarm thingy is going to pop up in, I had screwed up my audio, as I always do when it appears to happen when adding new games to OBS. So my audio from my voice and the audio from the game are going to be on the same channel for approximately 2 episodes. I'll have fixed this afterwards. Don't worry, I'm not that much of an idiot. Like that one time I tried to record Blood Rain and 15 episodes ended up getting the voiceover with the game over. Anyways, enjoy Grime 2. Hello again folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Grime 2. I'm Game Master Darius, and originally I was not really considering doing Grime 2, mostly because Grime 1 had left such goddamn bad flavor in my mouth at the very end there. Just kind of how it all kind of coalesced. The story made very little sense to me until the very end, which was just additionally frustrating. Characters were kind of minute and all that fun stuff, and gameplay itself was admittedly also frustrating. So I was not all that expecting to want to play Grime 2, although I was still rather curious. Curious enough that another subscriber over on YouTube, Sonic Emerald 1782, was all like, "Hey, was wondering if you were going to do Grime 2." And I was like, "Nah, I mean, maybe, possibly." And then he threw a buttload of money at me, and then I was like, "Alright, Grime 2 it is." So, thank you very much to Sonic Emerald for the dono and for allowing me to get in this game. Now, what is Grime 2? Much like Grime 1, it is a metroidvania, sort of Souls-esque kind of a game that kind of lends itself into the difficulty side of things. That said, though, I have done a little bit of testing, and I do feel like I'm going to enjoy this experience a little bit better, and we're going to know just pretty much right off the bat, as soon as I press start, and delete that save, because yes, and make a new one, because this one has difficulty settings. Wow, imagine difficulty settings. Anyways, we have standard difficulty. The world does not change, but you do. Use your many shapes to grow, adapt, and overcome the default difficulty, expected difficulty. However, I, much like in many a game, like to enjoy my game, so I will play what is usually considered baby bitch mode, story mode. The world changes to your satisfaction. Difficulty is lowered, damage numbers can be further changed with the game settings, and some achievements are locked. So yes, while I won't be able to 100% this game under story mode, I'll at least actually have fun, theoretically. Again, I've only really played like a couple of hours to see how the hell this plays in the first place, and so far, I was having a good time of it. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to have a good time through the rest of the game. Something weathers the waves. At last, a thought with substance, and it is confused, I'll say. Oh, worry not, little egg. Confusion is only natural. The first thought, in fact. And always the first thought. You must not linger in confusion. To linger is stagnancy, poison. Instead, let your confusion sweep you towards a hunger, delicious curiosity. If you desire it, understanding will come naturally. As more thoughts, wants, and memories coalesce within you, as you become yourself. Myself? Oh? Already forming your very own questions, so eager to learn, to grow. How delightfully ravenous. I suppose you may be one of mine after all. Where are we? This is where minds take shape, form a collection of very colorful thoughts. Already you are being drawn beyond. You are about to take shape, little egg. This will put you beyond the reach of my voice, so remember this. The world beyond is yours, a buffet to satiate your hunger. Let no prey tell you otherwise. Now awaken, little egg. Awaken, feast, and hatch. Now, I was going to commentate about how my face is hands, but everything is hands. So already I can tell you I feel a lot better about this game compared to the first one, if only because I have a better understanding because of, you know, just PC to NPC interaction sort of a thing, and not just, here's this really incredible, visually stunning cutscene. Do you know what's happening? No? Well, screw you. But we have our inventory. We have a bunch of weapons, armors, and going to assume accessories. We head over to the breath ground. That's where all our shite is going to be equipped to. And then we have our character. We have no levels. We are level 0. We suck. Well, if you're familiar with the first game, we have our prey. Prey are pretty much just our the monsters that we devour, and we'll get into that soon. We also have a separate section for the bosses, it looks like. And then our map, which we can also just access through the select option. Select option? Select. Formless, that's us, by the way. Surrogates, which are pretty much our bonfires. Seals, oh no. Oh no, not this controller too. And then our settings. Most everything else, I don't really know what it is. Smith and Artisan sound like that they're going to be shops. But I could be wrong. Always go left first. Alright, nothing there. Top left is our health. And our breath meter, which we can use that. Yes, this. Destroying enemies grants breath. A full charge of breath can be converted into health. Press R trigger to health. Yes, to health. So when that circle is full, that indicates that we are able to heal. Actually, what's down there first? Something we can't break yet. So we jump. Hold A to jump higher and do funny gymnastic stuff. B to dash. You'll notice right now we don't have a stamina meter. There's a reason for that. We'll get into it. Press the right bumper just before an enemy attack lands to parry. Yes, we parried. Hold L to look up. That looks nasty. Can't wait to not fight that. Ah. Don't know why I used that, but Maul axe. Press options to open this inventory and equipped weapons. Gain weapon charges by hitting enemies with basic attacks with X. Y to consume weapon charges and use its unique weapon attack. So yeah, this is where all this comes in. We have everything we have on us, and then weapons. So we want to equip that in slot 1. Yes, good shit. So what is it that this thing... oh, right. Can't interact while attacking. Maul axe. 16 damage, fast. Scales with that and that. The Y attack is throws the axe forward, stopping on the first enemy hit and spinning in place for a short duration. One of the first weapons designed and poured forth by the King of Arms. I'm not sure I like the fact that it's called poured forth, but yeah. So yeah, bottom left there is our items that we can use and whatnot. So if we, you see that little circle that's growing in that axe? That indicates whether or not we have our Y attack to, well, Y attack. Jokes. Oi, rude. And then those, I think, are pretty much just our experience. Also, give me a second, though. Because I feel a pull back to the left. Oh, besides this, I'm still gonna 100% colossally suck at doing that, by the way. The parry system, that is. We don't really have a run, we can only really dash. But there is a pause with the dash, so I'm wondering whether or not it's just going to be faster to keep moving. Hello. Yoink this first. 35 fragments. Frail Yadat. The other frails do not understand. They think artistic beauty is only found in exploring the unknown and unseen. They are blind to the brilliant, wondrous marvel right under their various noses. Their very own instruments. Ah, precious hands. Oh, I think we can't do anything here just yet. That's good to know. We can sort of dash in midair. Actually, what's this? Ah, right. Our surrogates. We can growth, we can level up. Molds, which are pretty much our how we're going to grow as a character and all that fun stuff. And we can warp between these separate surrogates. I believe they're still called surrogates. Could be wrong. I'm still very much in that phase of I think I know what's going on, but that might mostly just be because of the whole having played the first game part. Rude. Jump up correct, like. There we go. I don't know if we don't take fall damage, or it's just very generous about how fall damage is calculated. You can also hold L to look down so we don't blind jump. Jump and press Y to do a plunge. Break things for shortcuts. That'll take us back to the Temple of Hands. Ah, we learned parry. Again, press right bumper just before an enemy attack lands to parry it. Well, Boss fight time. Ow. Tutorial boss fight too. I swear I pressed Y. There we go. What I also quite like, a lot of games do not make it so as you can parry mid-attacks and whatnot. Nah, this game decided to make it so as you can. That just feels good. Grasp. Highlighted objects can be grasped from afar. Move right analog to aim at a graspable target, and then release to grasp the target. Yep. Now give me a moment. Oh, can I not come? I can't come back this way. Oh wait, yes I can, because yes. Also, that lower right there indicates that I can level up. We get our first levels. Oh, I can't grasp this yet. Don't fully know what it is going to be when I do finally grasp the situation. I guess it just makes sense that, you know, basically a hook shot is what we got going on here. Both. Alright. Traversatility. I'm not sure I quite like all the hanging stuff in the air. Don't know what it is. I don't like it. Circuit. Unseal a circuit. Unsealed circuits become your checkpoints. Grow your power inside a circuit using. I can read, I swear. Grow your power inside of circuits using the fragments of destroyed prey. Once most defeated prey will return after using a circuit. Keyword most. Hands. Alright. So, health. That increases your health, letting you take more damage. Strength. Increases strength scaling weapons, which our axe currently is a strength weapon. Dexterity. Dexterity. Weapons. Yes. Diverging. Increases damage for diverging weapons, traits, and molds. And, of course, pliability. Because, you know, pliability is very important. So pretty much, strength and dexterity is only for weapons, but diverging and pliability work specifically for everything. Strength. Yeah, get that +1. Confine. There is an item that we can get to remake our character, but we don't have one of those yet, so it doesn't matter. And now I do wonder much more. Oh, hello. Stop that. Hello to you too. Whee! Oh, hello. Stop flipping me the finger. I can't break that. Hello. I might as well get my practice in on this now, because I sure as hell am going to suck if I don't practice more. And cloth chest? And cloth chest. Increases paint generated from attacking. Paint, I believe, being the charging of your weapon thing. Cloth dyed in the colors of Yarat, green and yellow. Marks those who follow in the Frail's artistic vision. Ah, now I got a cape. Oh. Oh wait, that's right. Mold wards. Some enemies have mold wards, which are visible on their health bar. Breaking a mold ward stuns an enemy and opens them up to be absorbed. Dash into an enemy to absorb their mold. So we're doing a little bit of mighty number 9 in here. Absorbed molds have no cost, but you can only hold one at a time. Press up to cast your absorbed mold. And yeah, it's quite literally just summon up that enemy for a little bit of time. And yes, I see that thing that's up there. Damn. I'm gonna request you stop that. Let's see. Dash into enemies with broken molds. I've done that. Too early for one, too late for another. There we go. Yep. Use the environment. It'll be helpful. Now, I did notice something on my first playthrough. Well, first attempt at playing this. Oh my god. I apparently cannot talk and do a parry at the same time. That is, yes, we are in fact getting a number every single time that we successfully parry one of these mofos. You son of a gun. Thank you. That's how you get this. And cloth hands. And cloth hands. Increases paint generated from attacking. Cloth dyed yellow. Which says, yeah. Okay. So I think it all has the same descriptory. But I think that I'm now reading into it, the hands only applies. Ow. Four of 5. There we go. We just assimilated it. What does that mean? I don't know. All I know is that now I think I can use the ability to simply summon one of those finger dudes more willy-nilly. Wait, hello, item. Left bumper to swap between equipped weapons. I can already tell you I probably don't want to use this other weapon. The knife hand uses dexterity. Special attack. The knife hand grows for a slower swing that can be chained twice. Each special attack in the combo becomes much stronger than the last. A weapon designed and poured forth by the King of Arms. I mean, I'm fine well equipped. It's just, you know, don't expect me to use it all the damn time. Yep. Don't step on the spikes. Yeah, that looked suspicious. I don't fully understand what those are. See, I want that. But I know the rules of this game here so far are once you get damaged, you're not going to be able to get over that. So, I'll go this way first. A shanky, 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 shanky. Holy shit. It's alive. I mean, don't get me wrong, the shanky shanky works pretty freaking well. Doesn't feel as good to me, though. And hand cloth legs. Can't... Alright. Still attacking. More paint. Oh yeah, now I generate paint well when attacking. Whatever the hell that actually means. I think it's just the generation of the special attack. Hello, weird thing. Ah, area map. Because Seal unlocks the area map, and we can view the entirety of the map now. Well, of that area. Let's see, that indicates a depth traversal. I'm not exactly sure how to swap the depths, but I believe this just indicates that I can go into this background area. Neat. Also, just a quick little thingy to indicate, hey, we've been here. Stop trying to kill me. It's my job to kill you. I guess with how relatively easy it is to grab breath in this, it's not that bad of an idea to heal when you can. Spiked finger, huh? Alright. Yes. Use it to cast equipped molds. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Oi. Rude. Also rude. Not a secret. Secret. It's not. Oh, wait. Nope. That's totally a secret. Oh, God. Secret thing trying to kick my ass. Okay, so that's not the same as the stuff I get for leveling up. That just falls down that way. Yep. Can I parry that? Oh, wait, no. Of course I can't. One glare. That thing I do to every video game, I think. I'm suddenly starting to wonder whether or not I will invest even a little bit into dexterity, just so as I can use some of the dexterous weapons. So, item. Clasped mace. Now we're talking. Because this is a big strength weapon. Like this is also a strength weapon, but this is a big strength weapon. Let's see. Very slow. 28 damage. Weapon increases in size and power before slamming down, pushing enemies back. Size and weapon increases further for each weapon charged held. One of the first weapons designed and poured forth by the game. Okay. I'm seeing a theme. So just keep on smacking. Spiked figure simulated. But yeah, just keep on smacking with this sucker and you get more charges. More charges means big damage. And then of course big damage just means bonk. Oh, I think we're also now at the point with those particular enemies that we're only ever going to be able to have one charge of them. Oh, hello. Okay, so not an enemy. Not an enemy. Enemy. At some point I'm going to learn what the hell those are. They might just be item upgrades for your weapons. Also praise. Flailing hands, small prey. These seeking hands are yearning for something. Okay. Formless finger, drop of hand paint, dragging itself towards anything beautiful and lovely. Creepy. I'm also just now realizing it looks a little bit like a body bag, but the body bag's legs are a giant nail. A formless finger. Hand does not walk, but the paint learns what it learns. But the paint learns when it feeds, rather. Formless finger. Some believe the hand paint is plagiarism made manifest, as its form incorporates its surroundings. Oh, and apparently, this one was a boss? Wait, why can't I go and check the... Oh, there we go. Great prey, overgrown barrier. The last unsealed pool of hand paint has laid inaccessible behind an overgrown archway. A hand is the for that foundation of creation, maker and muse both. Somehow I got the feeling that they're trying to do some sort of big message. Because the hand is the maker, all that fun stuff. Alright. Now I do want to be careful around these guys. For slow as they are, they hurt. I got a feeling I'll get an ability to make it so as I won't get damaged by spikes later on. But now is not that time. Oh, hello. Ground dash, then immediately jump to move faster. Oh, neat. Less neat. Falling sucks sometimes. We got molds. We can set up the molds. We'll put one here. And then we'll put you here. So yeah, I can use the molds. And their power is affected by my stats. Which is neat. I am getting +2 diverging and pliability. I think that's from the armor? Maybe? So naturally we're going to put it into strength. Yeah, because strength is awesome. What is down here? Ah, shortcut. I think this is pretty much just a shortcut. Yeah, this is just a shortcut back to that first one. So it's a little bit pointless to keep on doing the bouncy, fun thing on those guys because I don't get anything else out of it. 50 fragments. Actually, now I'm a little bit curious here. Gameplay, show damage, text animations. I'm personally going to reduce the screen shaking. Because, stop that. Yeah. The enemies take the same amount of damage, but we take only 50%, which I find that acceptable. Graphics. Most everything is not related to difficulty in any way, shape, and or form. and remove to grasp it. Breaking a breath ward stuns the enemy, letting you grasp them. Grasp to oh god, I hate the word grasp. To absorb their breath and gain a healing charge. Yes. And now be prepared to use this information basically immediately, unless I can do something else. Nope, I have to break this. That's a hand. Those are hands attached to arms. So I can only assume that this that's attached to an whole ass head. I think this is our first actual boss. Yeah, that's the first actual boss. So if there's one downside to this particular weapon right now, besides it being slow, of course, is it does more damage while on the ground than in air. Aha! And you make your weapon of your own demise. Rest. Shake, 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 shake. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, neat. Step in the head, step in the head, step in the head. That's less neat. I mean, it's still neat, but it's they're different kind of neat. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that one I like. Bonk. Whoop. Get down here. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you for the breath. That's what's really cool. At least breath actually lasts a while to get. Okay, so we hit those branches, deal some additional damage to this thing with the bound shell. What? I call shenanigans. Whoop. Aha. Literally crushed. Hold, aim, grasp. Force regenerates slowly and depletes when attacking or dashing. While force is above the marker, weapon damage is massively increased. Weapon specials are extremely powerful attacks. Use force to empower them further. So yeah, this is where we now get force. However, you will notice that force only makes it force depletes, but once it's beyond that little arrow, will do more damage. Oh yeah, it is still, like, look at that, 47 versus 29. At no point though does force me to actually hold on to my stamina, for lack of it's stamina. At no point do I need to worry about force just to make an attack or to dodge something. Prismatic Pearl. That I don't know what it does. I got a feeling I'm supposed to be able to cross this ravine in some way, shape, or form eventually. Yep. Huh. Okay, there's gotta be no fall damage if that didn't kill me. Growth. We like strength. Oh yeah. So yeah, remake is from that pearl thing I just picked up. Yeah, here we are. Atrium. Commonly used currency, remnants of a shattered breath heart. Breath inside has already been used, making it addled with thoughts and unsafe for consumption. However, it is still valuable for breath smithing, breath weaving, and as a light source. Glare. Thoroughly assimilated a creature type. Highly concentrated binder. Critical substance of Yadit's hand paint. And then the Prismatic Pearl can be used to remake from a grow menu, refunds all attribute points. All pearls circle through their colors in unison with one another, making them ideal to track the shifting of time. That's neat. Let's look at this, boss. Bound shell. The shell of a frail, one long imprisoned. Her body separated from her mind mist, and with it, all that made her so beloved. Known as the very first artists, the Frails came from a world when the world was but a blank canvas, and then divided it into four, one for each. I can't help but want to go back a little ways. So it's a good thing that we got this here surrogate. Warping. Oh, 8. Hold 8 warp. Wait, can I not? Here's this mechanic. It is a wonderful mechanic, except you cannot use that mechanic. Alls. Guess I'll just walk. I mean, it's like, we got a shortcut anyway, so it's not that it matters too much, but seriously. Rude. 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 Alright. Okay, so those are good for like a nice pushback attack. Whee! Shank. Yeah, only real reason I wanted to come back over here is finding any more of those spiky boys. Mostly. Oi. I was just gonna leave you alone, but no. Hello. Ah. Not me knowing exactly dictatedly about how the hell to get around this place already. Ow. You. Those have got to be some of the worst enemies, though. Like, no fooling. Here's an enemy. It's always going to be just within the shadows of whatever it is you're trying to get to. Have fun moving around it, bitch. I keep on missing those things because they are just low to the ground. Okay, so that was that. There's something else to the left there in the shadows. But feel here, double check whether or not we can warp. Now we're not able to warp out of this area. Why tell me I can warp when I can't warp? Yet, even. I mean, that's just a preference of mine to tell me, hey, BT dubs. Don't tell me I have an ability that I don't have yet. Alright. The only other thing over here is over here. I think some of these maps are going to end up overlapping one another. Or maybe over-mapping one another, if you will. Anyway. Well, now that we know we can't just casually teleport over there, I guess we're going to casually walk over there. While getting all the frickin'... what is it, paint? No. What am I thinking that I missed? I don't know. Right. Wait, didn't I already get the one for these guys? No, I got the Who's a Producer from those guys. God, that is slow though. Yeah, I thought that I already got the oomph thing from those. Alright, that was a dead end. Ah, jerk. I'm not sure why I'm bothering absorbing those things. Wait, did I not go this way? Apparently I did not go this way. Oh, I didn't get all the spike fingers. There's a difference between them, you see. We're all very rude. I want you to know this. Give me this. 40 fragments. More fragments. Don't get me wrong. I like the fragments. They make it so as I level. I think that's it for this area then. Yep. Yep. Well, I'll save for any more of those spike finger guys. And the only thing I do not like about this game a whole hell of a lot, and that's applied to the first one too, is the fact that I have to use the analog stick for regular ass movement. I don't know. When it comes to platformers, I've never been one for using analog stick for just regular movement, for just going left and right. Right. This was this. That was that jerk. But yeah, so far I think that I'm going to enjoy this game a lot more than the first one. If only because it also escapes out of the usual souls trapping of, oh, your stamina is going to be the thing to make it so as you can do anything. Like, I get why they do that. It's just always a mechanic that I have grown to kind of despise. There's something up there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there right now, though, because the only way for me to move is dashing and jumping at the same time, more or less. Wait, dexterity? No. When did I accidentally put a point into dexterity? Damn it. I said I was probably, maybe, almost, sort of thinking about doing dexterity stuff. A little bit. I thought I was actually going to invest in it. Whinge. Well, this place got a lot less vibrant. Always the same stupid question. Do you not tire of making the same art over and over again? Words uttered by smug, fickle artists who do not know true love. For when you love something, you never tire of it. You keep discovering it anew and fall in love with it again. Whereas I watch my fingers spread, then clenched into a fist, I see endless gestures, shapes, potential. All hidden away in this divine design, the puzzle box. Simple, yet brilliantly complex. Oh no. It's just dawning on me. Is this a world full of pretentious artists that think that their way of doing art is the correct way? Oh. The Devourer from the first game had it right, if that is the case. I'm not able to. Yeah, I can't make that jump right now. Can I? Might almost be able to. Because this way is a dead end. Slash just going back the way I came. I don't like the timing of this having to, unless I can't do it simply because of reasons for some reason, I don't know. There's nothing to grasp. And I can't do the jump thing off of the ledge. And there's this little ledge right here that makes it so as I cannot do a dash off of it. Okay, I guess I'm not going this way. I don't freaking know. I don't know, I feel like that there should be a better way to do fast movement than simply saying, hey. Like, I'll see that useful in, like, puzzles, maybe, but... Aha. And there was nothing of importance. Okay, what about down here then? Once again, there was nothing of importance. Okay. Well, now we're getting into a little bit more refined looking area of this Temple of the Hands. That's what I think of your... You know what? I'm going to swap over the dagger to the axe. Because I can. Ah, another warp. Or not warp. Map thing. Break 2 seals unlocks fast travel for the area. That's what it is. Hello, weirdo. New prey found, you don't say. Crawling fingers. A formless finger without a reference, hand paint will simply become a hand. Yet no form is better to both seize inspiration and shape it into existence. Not sure I like that thing. There's a large ass temple. Hi. Little weird creepy hand thing. Item molds. Item molds refresh their uses in surrogates. Finding more of the same item will increase its uses. Item molds are equipped on surrogates. Foaming droplets. So I guess this is something of a magic item? A magic system, if you will? Launch projectiles that home in on nearby enemies unpredictably. Hand paint is compelled to take shape, and so is drawn to that of others. Okay, so it's kind of akin to magic missile. And yes, now I can warp. Really quickly. Prey. Small prey. I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode. Between episodes, I'm gonna go back for these spiked finger dudes and finish them so that I can get the glare, whatever the hell the glare does. I know it told me what the glare does, but I don't know what the glare does. So, yeah, Grime. This ought to be interesting. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all going to enjoy the series as much as I hope to enjoy playing it. Thank you again to Sonic Emerald for supporting the channel through the hefty donation and for getting me this game to play for said channel because of it. And you too can do the Make Darius Play a Game by donating as well. Rules in the community posts. Otherwise, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all going to enjoy the series as much as I hope to enjoy playing it. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel, lets you know whenever the hell I upload something, or which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a direct financial fashion, you too can be like Sonic Emerald and throw money through my Ko-fi, my Patreon, or my throne, because that's the thing I apparently have, which will keep a roof over my head, food on my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel whenever I have the extra dosh. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.